Alright, stage complete. And they still have the MVPs. Wasn't trying to be, but if it had to be anybody, it makes sense that it's our avatar. I gotta play better though. That was mediocre at best.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
Oh, you're one of those types. Alright, Alois.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
How do you even recognize him after 20 years?
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
So it seems, though I don't look anything like him. That's correct.
Is that so? Well, physical differences aside, your mannerisms do remind me of the captain.
Right? Like, we are quite different.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Though we don't have to be father and child by blood, you know? If he raised me, he's my father.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
But it's not like you're doing a crime.
The Knights of Seros. They do seem rather skilled.
This is an interesting dynamic. I don't think we've seen this before.
Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question.
Yeah, well, I had a little help.
You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
Why does his name gotta be Bladebreaker, though?
Former captain of the Knights of Seros. Oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
No. Well, yeah, I didn't know that.
How curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
It's interesting how that, even a question like that, I wonder how easily it is to get ranks up in this game.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery.
That's all you're gonna mention?
We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
Well, yeah, you're an archer. When they get close, you can't defend yourself.
That would be because you ran off.
Oh. Well.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
I mean, again, he's got a bow. It just makes sense.
Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Or seeing their flaws early on. Well, possible flaws.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Perhaps.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment.
Thought we were on our way to somewhere. Like, we can't just talk on the way?
The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Well...
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire.
You guys got the wrong guy.
I might as well tell you now. I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition. The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Oh, so this is, you're each trying to recruit me now.
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really.
It kind of is, but that's how it goes in Fire Emblem. You see it, unit, and you're like, hey, you got good skills. Want to join the crew?
I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Well, I respect that.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
You are not asking me this question right now. You're delusional.
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
I'm not picking right now. No way! Are you serious? What? No. This isn't the choice. This ain't the choice. I can't decide right now. Like, what happened to getting to know the characters and everything? I imagine this is just gonna get me points with one of them. Alright? And... honestly, at the moment, I think I'm leaning...
Is that right? Well, that's a win for the Alliance, so I suppose I'm obligated to be happy.
That was not a choice.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
It couldn't have been. If it is, I might restart.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
Yes, please. Like, I don't know anything about your crew or anything. Your weapons and just...
my, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Yeah? Why don't we just go with one at a time? Yeah, a darkness leaking beneath. Refine, always yeah. Judgmental. Smile striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Well, you know what? Just in case. That was not a choice. That was not a choice. That is not a choice. That was just points. And I have not
Part
made...
one.
Okay.
White clouds.
Oh, the great...
Tree moon.
Does that
Three
literally...
houses.
Does that literally matter? Like, what date you pick? Does that make a choice in the game?
The
Or-
icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Okay.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land.
Is that who we're talking to?
In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights.
Okay.
To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Gotcha.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
Oh,
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
they both all trying to gain favor. I feel awkward now. All because of that broken power we had. I didn't feel like we earned it.
There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
So I'm guessing the woman who won that battle is now in... Well, no, she can't be in charge of the whole nation. Because I guess the parents of those three are? Though I'm not sure about Claude, since it's more of a... Oh. I guess I saw it in the trailer. Oh. I saw all that in the trailer. Well, not this, not that, but these scenes, you know. I got distracted for a quick second. We're good now. See, I need to know their crew. Like, the leaders themselves can't just... Huh. Hello? Like, Dad, you gotta tell me what's going on? Why are we grilling her like that?
Did the flow of time bring you here?
I meant to mention, by the way, the irony that Jeremy's voicing a character who is being attacked by a whip blade. That was interesting.
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Why haven't you told me stuff? Yeah, like her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Rhea, okay. Rhea.
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
Okay.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The fact that a goddess once ruled everything, which might be the one inside me. That might be what's happening.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Right, hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Oh, you were talking about him, not me. I think?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
I don't look anything like him, though.
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
It's Blake. I don't want to be rude.
A fine name indeed.
Like, they don't even put my name in the text.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
It was no big deal. Just, you know, casual time warp.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
So what? Do all three kingdoms join the Knights of Seros?
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon.
The students?
Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
Because she was looking at me when she said that, but she could have been the Knights. Meant the Knights.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Well, I mean, you could say no.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
Maybe he won't die. Yeah, sure. I don't see any death flags going off. Do you guys? Oh, yeah, well, that is why they brought you here, I think. As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
That's utterly ridiculous.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right?
I'm not qualified.
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
Why don't they get you to do it?
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Alois? Yeah, I get a feeling I'm not gonna have the closest relationship. I really hope he is not a future party member, because if the choice comes and I sacrifice...
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Oh dear, you're gonna be an issue. In a different way, I can just tell.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
Yeah, that would be me.
You can handle things from here. Good luck.
These are... See, look at how old these two look. And then there's me. Well, I don't mean the...
Watch out for Lady Rhea.
You could tell me a little bit more.
I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Yeah, okay, at least you're acknowledging it. It does seem odd to just make me a professor. But if she's trying to watch out and see my skills in action or awaken something, maybe that's it.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Yes, yes it is.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated.
Okay,
as
what?
you well know.
What's your name, Hanneman? Whatever your name is, I like you already. Thanks for appreciating my skills. Although, again...
I am Hanneman.
Hanneman.
A Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
A Crest Scholar. Okay, it's not like the brand, so maybe they aren't I think they already confirmed it's not related to those games, but still. Like, the green hair.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
Roger that. And I'm pretty sure I do.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Right. I will jot that down in my little notepad. Thank you very much. But I focused in on the songstress because I was like, oh, that's not the class I thought you were, but yeah, well, I was more focused in on that, but physician? No, I'm asking about, I know what a songstress is, so.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
Wait, so you can heal? You're a healer, and you're a dancer. Well, not a dancer, a singer in this case. Wow, you're broken. If I got your classes already, if I have your classes right. A healer that can sing. That's broken. If you guys don't know, what a singer does is they allow a unit to move that's already moved again in battle. And trust me when I say that's one of the most broken abilities in the game. Well, there's normally a huge trade-off. Normally the singers / dancers, they're incredibly weak and, well, yeah, they're incredibly weak. And they don't do much else. You don't use them to attack. You normally just sit them out of harm's way and they do their thing. But wow.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love
to. I gonna need somebody else to...
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
Manuela? Or Manuela? Yeah, Manuela, I think.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Just one? Are you serious? Like, I literally have to choose? Like, I can't meet them first?
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Not really.
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain.
Thank you very much.
The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
Though I picked that up from the trailer.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Okay, so it is all family-based. Their relatives are currently the leaders of the nations.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
And they all like me for some, well, not for some reason. That part is understandable.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
I don't like the way you said that, lady.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
Without, yes, with pleasure.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way.
I actually agree with you. Let me, bond with them like undercover boss. See what they're all about. See if any of them disrespect me. And if so, they're going on the bench. And, yeah.
I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
Both of these two seem like good teachers, though.
I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
But Rhea's sketch. Already.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith.
And I'm, by the way, very glad that they're actually pronouncing these names. I'd be butchering non-stop if I didn't hear the voice actors actually saying what their names are. And even then, I'm probably gonna have to replay the recordings many times just to get it right.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I mean, alright, if you're trying to see if I'm, a good person, alright, fine. But equipped for the job?
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Thought it was 20.
I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Flayn?
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
And who is that?
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
I got a feeling there's gotta be some sort of fourth route that combines all the... There's gotta be.
Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Because, I feel like the total number of units in this game won't be that good, or large either. Whoa, we're loading something serious right now. It must be the castle. So I guess now could be a time to tell you about my experience. Guess not. Whoa, I saw like a robot looking thing. Oh, that's me. Wow. Don't think I don't recognize that jingle. So who are we meeting first? I mean, looks are all important, but I need to actually speak to these people to get a good idea, impression. You look familiar. Oh, do all the leaders have crests? That would make sense. Yo, okay, that dude was looking mad serious. And that dude looked like a haha. Not Seke. Yeah, I can't just from appearance wise alone. Okay. I think I might have some people who I'm wary of, but okay, an axe beating a lance user. Well, he didn't exactly. I mean, no, a lance beating an axe user. That was just terrible form. You don't have any guards? You really trust me, huh? Like, I would think a person as important as her would always have guards around you. Okay, looks like we're at the exploration phase. While exploring the monastery, right stick to move the camera, plus minus button zoom in and out, B and Y. And my alarm went off and that scared me. Good thing I have the recording file. I would have died if I lost that. Okay, if you're ever unsure what to do, look to the left side of the screen. Your current objectives will be displayed there. Okay. Accept a request from Rhea. Alright. Can I jump? Oh, come on. Why can't I jump? Whoa. Oh, this is like Echoes. It had a zoom in feature, and so are those statues now that I think about it. We can actually look up. Alright, that's already an improvement from Echoes. Be sure to greet everyone. I imagine you were surprised.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Well, no, but that's because it's a trailer.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
Huh.
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
True. True.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable.
You know, Seth, that reminds me of Freddy D. Alright, I ain't gonna just write him off. He's just worried. That's understandable.
Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Alright. Can I save? Ooh. Do I have my axe? I do. Professor's guidance, sword prowess, brawl. Yeah, you can brawl. Oh, that must be because if your weapons break, you can fisticuffs. Normally, you just can't do anything. Wait, battalions. That's right, because they're okay. The battalion thing is something that I am not familiar with. Normally, Fire Emblem is like the first quest you just, or first thing you just saw. Anyways, there are really no more save files. I think we'll be okay to save on one, because I don't think I made too much of a difference. Okay. So, let me just look behind. There's no...
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy.
Huh.
Correct?
That's a pretty cool feature, and yes, I am.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
Yeah, because I gotta make a choice.
That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
Okay. Few
May
quests.
I ask a favor of you?
You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're... Yeah! Yeah, okay. So, I think this might be the part where I have to just stop recording until you guys see this episode. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but... Okay. Consult the quest menu to see the quests you've accepted. The icons beside each quest indicate their status. Icons for essential quests are red. Alright, so I'm guessing green means they're completed, and nothing means they're in progress. Okay. And now it's time for the question of the day. And I'm gonna ask a question I wanted to ask last episode. And that's simply, would you have chosen the male avatar or the female avatar? Because I've actually been surprised by some people I've spoken to, which avatar they chose and the reasons why they chose it. So I'm actually curious what you all have to say. So please, post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.